Well, I just found out, and I don't know if I'm late on the situation, but I kind of seen this on TMZ on X just posted. The great George Foreman has passed away. Um, I was actually just thinking about George the other day because I saw that Jim Lampley, sorry, was going to do some Turkey Al Sheikh Riyadh season commentating on fights, and I had commented that they should bring back George also because George was such a big pivotal part of that team with Roy Jones Jr. He gave such good insight. And, aside from at 45 years old capturing the heavyweight title from Michael Moore, I remember watching that as a kid, as a young kid, and seeing that. And when George was getting pretty handily beaten in that fight, and he just set up that punch so eloquently, and then just knocked out Michael Moore. It was one of those things where I was like, and I think it was Bill who actually, Jim, who called that fight, I think, and he was like, it's happened, and it was a surreal moment for me watching as a boxing fan, and just seeing that happen for George, and breaking that record and becoming the oldest heavyweight champion of all time. And then he's just going on to the great things that he's done. Obviously we know him for his George Foreman grill and infomercials, and just overall, fun guy, and he was always just nice to listen to. He always get, one thing that was stuck with me was he always wanted you to pronounce people's name the way they wanted to be pronounced, right? Like if you said Oscar de la Hoya and Oscar de la Hoya wanted to be called Oya, he said, no, that's the man's name. You better call him that. It's just like Alicia Silverstone. She was like, it's not Alicia, it's Alicia, and he made sure that she got called that. And it was just one of those guys that you just wanted to always root for and always wanted to hear, things about, and just being in positive lights, and all his kids being named George and Georgina, and he was just a bigger than life guy. So sad that he at 76, which is a relatively young age, but again, a fight game is crazy. The fight game takes its toll on you, and George had those heavy hitting moments. George fought those guys. He fought Muhammad Ali. He fought Joe Frazier. He fought into his 45 years old. He gave Evander Holyfield one of the greatest heavyweight boxing rounds I ever seen in my life, and I saw that live on TV on HBO. So he gave us enough in his lifetime, and he gave everything to boxing. And when he retired, he went away, and you never saw him again, and he enjoyed his life, I presume. So. Thank you, George, for all the wonderful memories you gave us. And we'll keep your memory alive, man. Rest in peace, George Foreman, dead at age 76, guys.